Made it to Cape Town. First look at the stadium. It's a beautiful Friday morning here, and that road trip was the best. It really feels like I've had a holiday, and now it's like a really great weekend away on top of it. There is so much to do here. Obviously, it is the reason people come here is pretty obvious. It's like an amazing international city. I'm playing golf later. Okay, spoiler alert. Yeah, I think you saw that one coming. So where we're going now is we're going to go get a nice aerial view of Cape Town. Well, not so much aerial view, but a higher up perspective. We're going to drive up to Signal Hill as we get through these people who are just maybe late to work. I don't know how it works in Cape Town. I think they still actually work 9 to 5s, although it is 10 o'clock now. Don't live here, not going to get involved. Going up to Signal Hill, so you get Table Mountain, which is obviously everyone knows about that. There's the big cable car station. You go up there and, well, you get the best view possible. But if you go to Signal Hill, so you can drive your car up there. This is the cool thing about this. This is why I want to do this morning. You drive your car up there, it is incredible. It's an incredible drive. The roads are really amazing. From there, you can see all the way sort of around Sea Point and all the way around the Atlantic seaboard up there. Plus, you get to see the City Bowl. You could not picture a better Cape Town day than the one today. If you live in Cape Town and you're not driving this every month, then I think this place could be lost on you. This road is so amazing. There's a real element of danger to it as well. It's kind of narrow, but it's so fun. It really is it's so cool. And the views are just incredible. I've done this drive. Okay, I'm kind of ashamed to say this, but I grew up in Cape Town, and I've done this drive 3 times, and I've done it while being a Joburger, essentially. You can travel to most places in the world. Let's just say the whole world, really. I think you'll battle to ever find a road as dramatic and as picturesque as this. And on a day like this, not a cloud in the sky, it's beautiful, it's sunny. Wow. Quite difficult to keep your eyes on the road, but of course that is a key to driving, so we're going to do that. But there is so much to look at here. So when you arrive at your destination like Cape Town, the road trip doesn't really have to end there. Just coming up here to Signal Hill, that's like another element. And it's a really great drive as well. So far on this trip, I don't think there's been a single place I've been to where I haven't wanted more time. This is another one of those instances where I just wish I had more time. Although I do kind of feel I'm going to be bitten by a snake any minute now, so maybe I should just wrap this up. Top attraction, get to Cape Town, find your way up here, get the top of this hill, whether it's early in the morning, if you want to get parking, cool, if you want to paraglide, amazing, or for sundowners, does not get better.
The daytime activities in Cape Town are simply endless. You can do the conventional touristy things like visiting the V&A waterfront, going out Table Mountain on the aerial cableway, or go on one of the many red bus tours which take you in and around the city, into the peninsula and all across. It's just one of the best things to do, especially if it's your first time. Otherwise, a nice energetic hike up Lion's Head is always well recommended, or just getting out into the water. You get stand-up paddle tours, sea kayaking things, all with registered guides, all the equipment's provided. It really is the best way to see the city. Otherwise, get into the CBD, loads of museums, loads of opportunities to have a culinary tour of whatever your taste may be, or you can simply just go for a drive and see what pops up in front of you. I'm currently making the trip down to the suburbs to go play golf at Steenberg. I'll be visiting the 12 Apostles, Hout Bay, Constantia, all the way into Turkey in the process. There are so many great golfing options in and around Cape Town. Out in the winelands around Franschhoek, Paarl and Stellenbosch, you get some truly incredible layouts. Plus, you also got links options at Milnerton and Atlantic Beach, along with some of your more traditional favorites like Royal Cape, Westlake and Clovelly. For the best of everything, Stenberg is a very special all-rounder with mountain views, vineyards and a very enjoyable and pristine championship test. And it stays light till at least 8 PM during the peak summer months to really help you make a day of it. And now for the main event, the Cape Town Sevens, the real reason behind this epic road trip. Whether you're going to the Cape Town Stadium for football, whether you're going for rugby, it is one of South Africa's true sporting icons nowadays. And for this event in particular, people come from far and wide, and the vibe inside is just incredible. From a Blitzbox point of view, they powered into the Cup semi-finals by beating everyone in their pool, including Fiji in the quarters in what was one of the games of the tournament. But unfortunately in that semis they came up against New Zealand, and again, well, New Zealand broke the hearts of South African rugby fans. Blitzbox tried to come back with some late tries, but unfortunately New Zealanders had the beating of them again this day, and with that the stadium sort of emptied out rather anticlimactically. But what an incredible road trip, what an incredible weekend. So much fun. The Cape Town Sevens, if you've never been before, it has to happen. This whole week actually, so left on Wednesday, drove down in the Suzuki Vitara. Great start to the week. It was so good. I would say this is worth an annual pilgrimage. Like, don't bother going to Bok games, rather go to the Cape Town Sevens. It's so good. Sunday's a lot more chilled than Saturday. So Saturday we had a big party day. Today, just a couple of waters, just watch the rugby, because the standard of play obviously picks up a whole bunch more because you've got knockout stuff. So, well, you've got the quarters, the semis and the finals. So the best teams take on the best teams. So it's more of a rugby day than a party day, but it's so much fun throughout. As road trips go, this is right up there, things you can do in this country. It really is fantastic. Big thanks to Suzuki. This was something that I really enjoyed doing. It really was, it was so much fun. And I look forward to doing it again, but doing it a little bit better. So maybe spend more time in those little places in the first part of the trip. Definitely spend more time in and around Cape Town. Maybe play 2 rounds of golf next time. It's just so much to do. It's a really great time of year, and it's something that everyone should try at least once. And what makes the Cape Town Sevens so incredibly special is that even though the Hong Kong Sevens is really great, the Dubai Sevens is really great, none of those places have a home team. So it's not like the locals who live there are really getting around and there's much chaos around it. Whereas here, obviously the Blitzbox is the big home team. So there's an added element of atmosphere which you won't get anywhere else in the world. Even with New Zealand and Australia and England, Scotland, wherever else it goes, you're never going to get the same hometown vibe as you will at the Cape Town Sevens. This has been an amazing road trip. Sad I wasn't going to get to watch the final of the Blitzbox, but next year. That's the thing. This trip was so good, you just say next year and you're really excited. It was that good.